welcome back. My second video here. I just wanted to start off by saying I'm really glad that I'm doing this, and I know they're not the best quality, but they're still really fun for me to do. And so with that, let's just get started here. Now, this is the base shape that I'm going for. This is supposed to be a tiny house. I didn't put the lot trait on it. I just forgot. But I'm pretty sure it would be within the tile range of a tiny house. And just getting I forgot to say, the theme for this house is pastel. And I just wanted to, I was playing around earlier in my game, and I was using this one painting, and it was just like, it was the cactus one from City Living, that the picture of on it at first is a face with like red, white, and black, but I changed it to the swatch with the cactuses, and you'll see me use that sometime later in the build. But that's kind of what it was based off of, honestly, because I just really thought those colors really worked for it. And back here, you're starting to see the siding that's coming together and the front door. Also in this build, there was a little bit of a technical issue where my computer stopped recording about halfway through, and so that's why you won't see me do the backyard, but you'll get plenty of chance to see what's in the backyard, just not me actively working on it. So, sorry about that, but I think it still works out alright. And so this back part off, we're sectioning to be the bedroom, and yeah, you can see me getting those pastel colors in there. Thought about using that wallpaper from Parenthood with the paneling, but I just didn't think the colors were diverse enough. And so now with this wallpaper, I can use the purple and the blue, and it flows well together. And then you'll see in the back here, doing a little finessing, I wanted an archway in a partially closed off back room, but for the bedroom, but I didn't want it to be all the way closed off with like a doorway, with like having a door, just like an archway kind of look. And so that's what you'll see us going with in the back part of the build. And just connecting that to the sidewalk. Honestly, my favorite part of The Sims is doing trees. I just love all the diversity of the trees that we have. Landscaping is not my number one skill, I'd say, as you can see, but there's some trees that I really like those two in the back right there, some of my favorite trees in the game. And the debug trees from, what is it, Cats and Dogs, all of those trees are beautiful and amazing, and I love them. And we're just using a lot of flowers out here, as you'll see. And then I originally tried to like make a little partition for this kind of walkway into the garden, but it didn't really turn out how I wanted it. So in the end, we just get rid of that and just replace the lavender hedges. Also, I love that roof texture. I never get to use it, but I feel like it really fit with this cute theme here. And of course, on the entrance, I just get some little hedges, which to kind of I don't know what the word is, but you know. And then here you'll see you see that cut, that was because I decided to redo the entire interior, the entire living space, because I did not like how it was turning out. But we do end up finishing that in the end. And of course the tiny living bathroom set that we have here. It took me a minute to figure out what I wanted on these walls because I felt like they were too blank. Didn't have enough texture, I guess. So you see me adding some stuff here, some paintings and some wall art. And I really like that apple painting above the toilet. So instead of putting it on the side of the wall, I just put it over the toilet because I felt like that was more important. And in here, you see we start to get a double bed, but I wanted the space to be a little more cluttered, a little more cute. So this bed allows for us to have a little more wiggle room with that. And of course, I love this bed from Seasons, I believe, especially that swatch with the flowers. Very beautiful. And we just got a chair in the corner. Then you see we get a. It took me a while to figure out what desk I wanted to use for this. So I start with this one and start decorating it, but it didn't really fit the vibe. I was kind of going for a more modern pastel. Yeah, and you can see that's where my computer cut out. And you can see that desk in the corner over there. It's the one from Dream Home Decorator. And one thing I wanted to mention about the kitchen was I really wanted to use that stove and oven top from what pack is that? The new one, the Dream Home Decorator. And I wanted to use that because I feel like the pinkish bronze color really fit this aesthetic very well. And it was so it's like modern pastel, and I feel like that really fit in with that theme. See, we're just moving that broom along the wall, changing some of the um, windows in here. And then my original layout was switched between this, where the couches are now was the dining space, and where in the living room was in the space where all the dining is. So I kind of switched that around because I just wasn't feeling the vibe, you know? And so then we kind of switch it around, make it feel more usable. And then I partition this off over here again, like I did in the back, because I feel like it just added a good bit of texture, and it helped me. I really liked how it turned out. So you have the way you walk through the house. I think it works really well. And then just figuring out what I wanted to work on next. I really like that painting because it has the butterfly painting above the dining area, because it has beautiful butterflies on it and they have a little bit of pastel in them. So I feel like that really worked with the theme I was going for in here. And then the kitchen, it took me a little longer to work on that. You'll see it coming together here. Yeah, and using the silver. I didn't want to overload it with the bronzy pink too much, but I really tried to add some of that in there. And then these cabinets, this is where it took a long time to figure out. I was still clipping there, and then that just didn't look how I wanted it to. So in the end, we end up using some modular shelving, as you'll see here in a second. Yeah, we use those modular shelves to complete this cabinet look. And then we're just going to be cluttering up the dining space and the kitchen area. Oh, and those plates from Snowy Escape, I think, are the cutest thing. Best clutter we've gotten in the game, I think. Because I feel like it really adds a personal touch to the kitchen spaces. It really makes it a lot more realistic, even though, because it's a Sims, it's supposed to be a life simulator game. So, and you saw me searching around for a place to put that hanging plant. I'm sorry I'm all over the place. There were just a lot of things in this build that I really liked, and you'll see me looking for a place to put that fiddle leaf plant, but it just didn't work out in the end. And this corner was feeling a bit empty, so I tried to find something to fill it in, and that chair just didn't really work for me. I tried adding a plant. Then in the end, we just get these plants that are on the wall. And I was really excited because I think those colors really fit well in here. And then you get to see the outside of the build. And I want to thank you for watching. We're going to have some screenshots in here and a little tour through the back. But I really appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you next time.